You're watching ABC4 News.
Welcome back. Well, April is just over a week away, and April is actually Child Abuse Prevention Month. Rebecca Virgo with Prevent Child Abuse Utah is joining us in the studio this afternoon. Rebecca, thanks for being here. And let's talk about child abuse and how the pandemic has changed the dynamic over the past year.
Absolutely. Rick, first, thanks for having us here today. And we just want to acknowledge how stressful parenting has been throughout the pandemic. We've not only really dealt with all sorts of struggles and things, and we're tired. We're a year later, and for parents of all sorts, it's been really, really hard. We've borne the most amount of stress throughout. We've been really we've had an opportunity to learn how to lean on others and reach out and learn from each other during the pandemic, and that's been unusual kind of in the state of Utah.
I've heard anecdotally of more child abuse maybe going unreported because kids aren't going to school and seeing, teachers and counselors and things like that.
And that would be correct. We do have numbers that show that child abuse is assumed to go up, even though reporting is not coming from the schools at this time because there is more isolation in the homes and also internet crimes against children as well.
So talk about, you mentioned the isolation. Parents need some help, right? How can they rely on other people to get some of that assistance they need?
Well, they really do. And Prevent Child Abuse America and all of the affiliates across America this year decided to go with growing stronger together for children and really using that metaphor of a garden and the idea that, we thrive locally, we tend the garden, we really prep that soil, and we love the metaphor for that because it helps us to really think about all of the planning and preparation and the work that goes into being human and growing up from the beginning. You can't just throw a seed and have it just work out and grow the best. It needs tending. And we really appreciate that here at Prevent Child Abuse Utah. One of the things that we know in the state of Utah is that one of the things we value the most is self-reliance. And we tend to think that means that we go it alone. But one of the opportunities we had in the pandemic was learning that we don't do anything alone. For example, I can't build a house of my own. I can't do the building or the electricity or the plumbing or the things like that. I can't do surgery like a doctor. So for myself, being self-reliant means that I know how to do the research, make the connection, and facilitate the collaboration for other experts that help me in my life and with my family. And that's critical as parents to have that value of self-reliance mean the opportunity to extend your reach and ask for help.
Tell us about the campaign to wear blue on April 1st and finally the message that you want to get out during National Child Abuse Prevention Month.
Certainly. So in addition to that, asking for help, we want you to know that PreventChildAbuseUtah.org, PCAUtah.org, is a great resource for you to reach out to learn new things, to research the things that you need as parenting. Our social media messaging, our education team, and our home visiting services are all there to support you as a parent. And also please note that statewide there's a resource called 211. It's a phone number that you can call to get any sorts of help for housing or rental assistance or food assistance or mental health services. You can call and ask for your particular age group and family situation and your county locally. That's a number you can use statewide so that you can have the supports you need as a parent because you are not doing this alone. Now, you asked about wearing blue in April, and I have with me here some pinwheels. Know that you can, with that gardening theme, we always plant a pinwheel garden. You may have seen these before. You are welcome to reach out to PCAUtah.org to order some of your own and join me on April 1st in wearing blue to celebrate childhood and children and working together to create a community that has the optimal environment for healthy, happy, safe childhoods for every child in the state of Utah.
All right, Rebecca, we will have a link to that website on our website, abc4.com. Thanks so much for being here today.